Virgos, hi my loves. Welcome to 2021. I'm Star. Of course, this is the Ascendstar Tarot, and this is going to be our January selfie for 2021. So, this is going to be for all of our Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, however it is that you associate with Virgo. This is going to be your January selfie. As always, thanks to the cross watcher who wants to know what's going on with the Virgo in your life. You're definitely welcome. And if you're a Capricorn and you're a cross watcher, happy Earth Day season to you. I hope you are enjoying it. I am so glad you guys we have all made it into 2021. If you lost loved ones, jobs, stability, or if you lost anything in 2020, and you're still here, kudos. And especially if you're looking and you're actually hearing, you're listening, because no matter what you lost, it seems like you're at a place where you're trying to rebuild and you're trying to find that balance in your life. So I definitely wish you nothing but greatness, and may all of your efforts turn into great achievements this year, okay? So, um, I know I usually do like the monthly energy for these selfies, but it's a new year, so I more so want to focus on the energy of the year because if the number five is efficient to you, or if it's heavy in your charts, then this is definitely going to be a year that resonates with you, whether that's your life plan number, whether that is the month you were born, the date you were born, anything of that nature. However, five is significant. If it shows up in your chart, then this is a year for you. Um, so, with no further ado, if you do need to know about the Capricorn energy that's going on, check out any of today's energy videos that are for um Capricorn season, because we definitely go over the actual energy that Capricorn provides. But with no further ado, let's get into 2021 because we're here already. Like I said, this is the energy of five. Five is a number of change. Some people actually see it as a number of conflict. Um, but to me, things are only conflicting if you have a hard time accepting them. Um, because changes come. That's one of the things in life that's guaranteed change, right? Like nothing stays the same. Um, so yeah, this is a year of freedom. Like everyone is actually seeking freedom and change. Everyone's tired of the same mundane things. 2020 COVID-19 came in and changed the world as we actually knew it. So I mean, the way we educate ourselves, the way we socialize at this point. Um, I mean, even the way we self care has changed, because a lot of people don't get haircuts at this point. A lot of people are actually doing these things themselves. We've become master do it yourselfers in 2020. The government, as we know it, has changed. It's like so much is going on. With this energy right now, there's a lot of curiosity because everything has changed, so people are looking at new ways to do things. This is a progressive forward type of energy, constant motion, moving forward. People are also very resourceful, or will be very resourceful, because all of the different things that we are learning and all the different changes that are coming about. Now, the number five has a um, has a mixture of Gemini and Hierophant energy to it. Basically, the Gemini is coming in and telling you the network, communicate with people, um, actually be talkative, like start having conversations that you're not used to having. Talk to people that you don't usually talk to. Um, and I have to be honest with with that Gemini energy, like being here, it's kind of like a little hard for Virgos. So Virgos, like, I just have to be honest, like this year may be a little taxing for you because of that Gemini energy. Although Virgo shares Mercury with Gemini, it's like it's the flip side of it, right? Um, Gemini is about duality, about being able to see both sides of the picture, um, and being able to bring those things together. And Virgo just isn't quite like that. Although Virgo is about communicating and the mind, Virgo is very, very, very personal, and a perfectionist, and analyzes everything. And although that's in Gemini, Gemini doesn't stay there. Gemini likes to have fun. Gemini likes to, um, like Gemini sees where I'm not perfect, and it helps me get right. I'm able to correct myself through laughter or through fun, being able to balance out that energy and not be so serious. Very unconventional. Now with this hierophant energy that's coming in, it's basically a lot of wisdom, a lot of teaching that's actually going on. It could actually be healing and counseling, things of those nature, but it's definitely like being unorthodox and um, going against tradition, actually breaking tradition or rebelling. A lot of that is actually going on. Like whatever it is, whatever your norm is, it's actually um, changing that, coming in and throwing a wrench in, things that you are normally used to. It's being very impulsive. It's a great year for business, great year to travel. I would say weaknesses at this point for 2015 is going to be patience itself and trying to control being scattered brain. Um, Virgos, I just have to be honest with this Gemini energy here. One of your things is actually going to be communication. Like if you're like one of those people that like to keep others in the dark, if that's your normal routine, your routine is about to undergo some change. Things that you've been hiding or things that have been secretive are definitely getting ready to come to the light. That's definitely what I'm feeling. Um, but you definitely want to be able to learn from other people's mistakes throughout this year. Whatever you decide to do, you want to make sure you stick to it. You don't want to be like bouncing around or having like energy or like trying to put energy into too many things. You want to be able to focus your energy. A lot of people are definitely going to hate routines right now. Um, but in order to build the structure and stability that we all need at this point, we are going to have to be able to find that patience and um, that focus that we need in order to move forward. So I definitely hope that makes sense and it resonates with you. If you've made it with me this far, go ahead, hit that like button and leave a comment. Tell somebody else about Ascendstar Tarot, okay? So with no further ado, let's get into our selfie. We already know that our selfies are basically a look at us, our best trait, our worst trait, what our challenges are going to be, and what our actual growth potential will be for the month of January. So, coming in here, Virgo, you're actually coming in very nice. It looks like you have been putting in a lot of work. You've been working very hard. Some of you actually have family businesses that you've been working towards. You may have added something new and recent to the family business um, that gave it like this new kick. You are like your growth is actually able to be seen. Like your hard work at this point is actually paying off. Like if you've been working at finding a new home, like like you're in a home, you're getting settled. If you've been had a new health regimen, dieting, exercising, those things are starting to pay off. If you were actually having health issues, like your health is actually getting better, so those things are good. And it looks like like the Seven of Pentacles, like he's here and he's really like doing it all by himself. That's what it looks like. So good job on doing that. I'm getting this feeling of getting it out the mud. Like at this point, like you have a real get it out the mud like type of energy that you have right now. Now, that is definitely a great place to start. That's a beautiful best trait to have. Now your worst trait that's actually here is the Lover's card, okay? um and it means different things for different people. Keeping in mind that this is a general reading, so take what resonates with you and leave what does not. So we have the Lover's card here, and the Lover's card in this position is your worst trait. So it's very well likely that you could be having relationship issues, that there's a lot of squabbles and fights that are going on. There could also be There could also be uh, some type of infidelity or cheating of that nature that's going on. Um, Remember when I said this is now the Lover's card is also this Gemini energy, so it's like a lot of choices that are here to be made, and you need to figure out like how to balance out those choices or which ones you actually need to do, and it's like you're having trouble doing that, and that could very well um, it could very well be um, so So for some of you, because this is actually related to business, it doesn't have anything to do with an actual a relationship, like a personal relationship. It's actually like a partnership or like um, coming together with someone in order to like umbrella your business, like in partnership with. That's what you're actually thinking about doing right now, and you're really, really not sure um, if you could do it, or maybe some of the traits that you are showing, or maybe some of the choices that you're making is making it hard for people to want to invest in the actual business itself. So be very, very mindful with those choices that you make as far as business goes. Um, but for ones that this actually does deal with the relationship, like the infidelity and not being sure, is really, really um, it's damaging the relationship, and it's making it's making you hard to trust. Like it's some type of way that you're moving that doesn't come off very honest. Now we have this Queen of Swords that is here, and for some of us, so it looks like we've been working hard and we're actually trying to get this Queen of Swords. But with her being right here next to this Lover's card, she could very well be someone that you are interested in, or being that um, she could be from your past, or she could be someone that you're dealing with right now. Especially with this Lover's card, because I feel like there are definitely multiple people, but whoever this Queen of Swords is, she definitely has her guards up. This is actually your challenge. It's coming up in your challenge position, so it could very well be the female that you're dealing with. Like she's put up her boundaries. She's like very, very hard to get to. Um, like maybe there was a lot of passion that you and um this Queen of Swords had. Like maybe you felt like you all were gonna be in a relationship, and this could go vice versa either way, whether you are the female or the male Virgo. Like if you are the male Virgo, then this is your story. Is if you are the female Virgo, then this is actually the male Virgo that you're dealing with, and you could very well be the actual Queen of Swords, and you've actually put your own shields or your own guards up because you're not quite able to trust the person that you're dealing with. Now, if you are the male Virgo, then you could very well be dealing with a Libra. I'm getting a whole lot of Libra here, a whole lot of Libra energy, maybe even an Aries, because I saw this come up in Aries reading as well, as far as the Queen of Swords being like so assertive. And it's like you're dealing with someone that's like very, very sure of themselves, and they won't let you throw them off of your rocker. It's almost like they see you as being a untrustworthy lover. Now with this shadow card that's showing up here, and the shadow card is actually your growth potential, and it's in the reverse. So there's a lot of deceit that's going on in your business, in the way you're handling business, in your relationship. It's like being like real deceitful. Um, and it's weird because that's like your growth potential, like that's your ability to grow. Um, it's like until you're like able to come out of that, of those behaviors, or like release those behaviors, it's like uh things really just aren't gonna go well for you. You have to learn to be honest. Like, your growth potential is to actually be honest and let go of the deceit. Like, um, because it's like you're doing good for yourself, but you look, Virgo's like, you look like you're doing good on the outside, but you are really not. You're like very, very untrustworthy. You're coming off as a very untrustworthy type of person. And that's not for everybody. Either that's just the person that you're dealing with, Virgo, um, or you. But it's definitely something that you need to release in the month of January. Like, things are. So, with the shadow card, like, things are getting ready to come to the actual forefront, because this is like the number 6 here, and it's reflecting on itself, um but it's like you can't have the triumph and you can't have the victory, and you're not able to move on because there is like no honesty or light being shed on what really needs to be handled or dealt with. um yeah, this is like a serious need to release truth. And I really think it's this Queen of Swords that you need to release and let go. And if it's not the Queen of Swords, then of course it's the traits or the attributes that comes with it. It's the being closed off. It's the, having those boundaries. It's like just not being like very approachable. Okay? I definitely hope that resonates and that makes sense to you, Virgo. It looks like January may be a rough one. Okay, even though you're doing so well right now, or at least you look to be doing well. Um, but yeah, it's a lot that's going on right now, as far as you are concerned. Wow, and here you go with another 6. So Virgo, you guys have triple sixes like in your reading. Like, this can go any way you want it to go. Like, healing and being able to move forward and put things behind you are definitely here. Um, like, wow. Um, this number 6 is just like powerful for you right now. And I very well think like it may very well be a Aries that you're dealing with, because it is just, I'm telling you, this came up this week. The Queen of Swords came up in the Aries reading. So um there's some things to be revealed about you in this Aries, like in the month of January. I almost feel like you feel like this is could be your soulmate or something of that nature. Virgo, I definitely hope this makes sense to you. But let's see what what the Oracle has in store for you right now. So we actually have Lilith. So Lilith is a goddess of wanton sexual power. Who can never be overtaken or manipulated. Originally an ancient Sumerian goddess, she later was morphed by Hebrews into the first female on earth. Unwilling to be subservient to Adam, Lilith not only left him, but used her wiles to trick God into giving her wings, so that she was able to fly far from Eden into the desert. She brought agriculture to the people and is the protector of children and women in birth. Beautiful Lilith flies above the shackles of the world, on her wings of freedom. Her toned feet are her foundation of wildness and power. Lilith's fiery, independent, airy spirit is without compromise, insisting through her very nature that women are beings of equality, answerable to no one. She is sexual freedom and expression, a leader who empowers others. Lilith teaches you to trust your own core power, take the lead in your life, and go for it. In full expression of your sexual energy and unbridled power of authority, you show uncompromising loyalty to your inner passion. Your own authenticity is at issue. This is the time to let loose the strength of your desire and focus on your goals to make you or to take you where you deserve to be. So, like, Spirit is, I feel like it's some type of, like, I feel like this Aries woman has thrown you off your rocker. If you are the man, if you are the woman, then the same thing. This Aries man has like thrown you off of your rocker. It's some type of fire sign that's going on here. Um, and they're not like everyone else that you deal with. And they're really about to cause you to have a tower moment in life. So I definitely hope this resonates and this makes sense, Virgo. If you have not yet, go ahead and hit that bell because you don't want to miss tomorrow's energy.